Who's the most... You know what? I think we should call a special guest in for this game. It is someone that you both know very well.
If you say Maddie.
Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Owen Holt and this is Awesomeness TV's Vibe Room, the show where we get messy and unfiltered with your favorite ATV cast members and influencers. And today I'm being joined by the siblings and stars of Growing Up Eileen. Please welcome Armando and Eileen.
Hi.
Armando, we gotta start with you. This is your first time in the Vibe Room. How are you feeling?
Dude, I am super excited. I see you all the time on YouTube and I'm like, you know what? I want a piece of that. So.
Hey, let's go,
Yes,
bro. I'm so excited for you to be here. And Eileen, it's only been a week, but how have you been?
I'm doing great as always, Owen. Thank you so much for asking.
Always got a good attitude. That's why I always invite you back. You always got a great attitude,
Thank
Eileen.
you.
Well, as we both know, season 6 is all over, but fingers crossed for a season 7 because you guys have some more
Hopefully.
growing up to do.
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot
a
of
lot.
growing up to do.
But for you, Armando, specifically, we got to see you grow up, especially with the whole Natalie situation. So let's just revisit that and take a look.
Is that cool if I put my arm over you?
Yeah, if you want.
I'm just kidding. I had a good time with Natalie. Yeah, I made a small move. I put my arm over her shoulder. I hope we can spend more time with each other.
Ooh, okay, getting a little bit of action there. I see, my boy. So where do you and Natalie stand now?
I mean, at the moment right now, you know, we're still kind of talking a little bit. I feel like the only thing is she lives far, man. Far, and I feel like that's holds like a, you know,
It's always
pretty
a
big
distance.
factor, yeah.
Distance is like a huge factor in like
Big time.
relationships, you
Yeah,
know. So Eileen, what did you think about Natalie?
At the beginning, I've had my doubts about her, like any overprotective sister. But I mean now, like, it's his life. Like I let him, you know, if he wants to talk to her, that's his life, and I'm happy for whatever he chooses. So I'm in support of it for sure. Not like somebody else, I know, but yeah.
What do you mean by that?
My mom has her opinions, her strong opinions on her mother,
About Natalie?
Yeah.
Big time.
What
Really
does
big.
she think?
You see, like, at first, I didn't think she would, like, really click with Natalie. And I was right. They didn't click, you know?
Yeah.
But after I talked to her, I was like, you know what? Like, give it a shot. It's my life, you know? I mean, it is kind of part of yours, but it's more mine, you know? So basically, that's kind of what happened. And she kind of decided, like, all right, yeah, it's cool then.
So last week, Eileen, you said that one thing you regretted from Growing Up Eileen was putting your relationships public. And so
Yeah.
Armando, I kind of want to ask you the same question. Do you regret like putting you and Natalie's like relationship out there on the internet forever? Or are you happy that like it happened?
You know, to be honest, at the beginning, it was just me and her. She had nothing to do with the show. And then one of the producers was like recording me and her talking, and they were like, oh, who's that, who's that? So that's kind of what brought everything to where we are now, which I kind of like having my personal dating life private, but it was just a different case, you know, like it just happened.
Well, now that the show is over, Armando, what plans do you have coming up? I think you said in a previous episode that you would potentially graduate early or join the military. So what is your plan?
Well, actually, I already graduated, so that's one big plan. You know, that's one big plan.
Yeah.
So right now, that plan's done, but my next plan is I'm still planning on going to the military, so I'm gonna be doing that in like the next couple of months. So big time.
Yeah, and he has it together, so I believe that he'll be able to, you know, put his mind to it and succeed. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm proud of him.
Good stuff, dude. I'm proud of you. That's awesome. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Well, since you guys are both just so in sync, I thought we'd play a game that I like to call Mind Meld. Here is how it works. So I'm gonna say a random word and you have to say the first word that comes to your mind on the count of 3. But here's where the melding part comes in. You both have to keep trying until you say the same word at the same time. Are you guys ready for your first word?
Yes, okay.
Hit it.
Molly,
Your
come on.
first word is glow. 3, 2, 1.
Stick.
Stick, yeah.
Oh! Wait, that was kind of later
No,
after
I
she
was
said
thinking of
that.
stick though. I was like,
Oh,
glow stick.
no.
Wait.
You have to say it
No,
on
I'm
the
being
count
pro.
of 3.
You said it too fast.
I'd give it to you
Okay.
guys. I'd give it to you
Okay,
guys.
okay.
Next word is coffee. 3, 2, 1.
Mug. Ah, okay.
Next one, ready? Family. 3, 2, 1.
Hug.
Idea. What?
Pug and yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1.
Elena.
Sibling. Okay, we were close.
Wow.
Ish.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Youngest.
Oh!
Wow. I mean, that's our youngest sibling.
No, but still, like,
Why
Kia's
the Kia in there in that category. Kia's
because
our
Kia's
dog.
smaller than Alina.
Okay, now
Brock quit.
let's just do no word, just to anything that we think of. First word that comes to mind. Ready? And it could be anything. We're giving ourselves our own words. 3, 2, 1.
Vibe room.
Wait. Did you get that? Wait.
Did I already get that? What'd you say, Armando?
What did you
What
say?
did you say?
Why am I like this, man?
What'd you say?
Pineapple.
That
Moving
game is
on,
over.
I think it's time to talk about our trending topic of the day, which is how are Eileen and Owen just so on the same wavelength right now?
That's
Like,
what I'm saying, man.
that's crazy. No, seriously. We're talking about catfishing. So I want to know some stories from you guys if you've ever been catfished, if you know about anyone.
I have a really good story.
Ooh.
It was this guy on this dating app, right? There was like a couple things that were giving me red flags about this guy. And we had been talking for a little bit, and it just didn't add up. I was trying to find him on Instagram, couldn't find his Instagram. At one point, he said that he was gonna go to Wingstop, and I saw that his location on the dating app was in Corona. So, sorry, Mom, if you're listening to this. Me and my friends went. I told my friends, I was like, let's hop in the car and go to the only Wingstop in Corona right now to see if he's there. And he's nowhere to be found. Nobody there looked like the guy that I was talking to. And he told me he was still there, the only Wingstop in Corona. And then I texted my friend, which was like a mutual of him that I found out later on. And I was like, is this your friend's brother by any chance? And she's like, no, that's a catfish account. Don't even believe it. So any random person at Wingstop could have been him, but it wasn't him.
The Wingstop catfish
Wingstop
is on the
catfish.
loose.
Yeah,
We're
it's
coming for
out
you.
there somewhere.
The Wingstop cat.
The Wingstop catfish.
Yeah.
And then Armando, do you know of anyone that got catfished? Or?
To be honest, I don't know anybody who's gotten catfish, but like I said, these fake accounts always hit me up, you know.
What would you guys do if you found out someone else was using your own photos to catfish other people? Oh, you've got.
You know, I remember it was either you or somebody else. They sent me pictures of someone on Tinder using my pictures. Remember?
Oh yeah, I think
No.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
they're using my
Someone
pictures.
sent me a screenshot and then it's like, oh, is this your brother? And I
Is
was
your
like,
brother
"That's
on
my
Tinder?
brother."
And I'm like, what? I was like 15. I was like,
But
there's
you know
no way,
what?
bro.
People use my pictures all the time. I'm
Really?
like, girl, go get your coin. If my face makes you money, then go for it.
Well, thank you both for sharing those stories. They were actually pretty interesting. We got to talk more about that after this.
Yeah.
But anyways, Eileen, you know what time it is. Armando, you should know what time it is because you watch the show. It is my favorite time of the episode. It is time for 3, 2, 1.
Fan
questions. We just went back on old Growing Up Eileen episodes and pulled some unanswered questions that we just have to get to the bottom of. So are you guys ready to hear what the fans had to say?
Oh,
Yes. I'm
Good.
ready.
From Emily G. Emily G said Armando should be allowed to date whoever he wants because it's his life. However, Lourdes has a point. Why in the world would she ask to be on the show? It's a little sus. So Armando, what do you have to say to Emily G's comment?
I mean, she does have a point. Emily G's got a point because my mom shouldn't be butting into my, you know, dating personal life too much. But yeah, she's my mom, so she has the full right to. But that part where, you know, she did ask to go on the show, that's where I felt it was a little bit sus too. But
All
we
of us
talked
did.
and
That's
then
why we.
yeah.
This next comment is from Adene Hernandez, and they asked, is Natalie okay with Armando going away to the military? Is she going to be loyal? Ooh, what do you think?
You know, that is a good point. I've already thought about this and I've already talked with my mom about it. I feel like when I go into the military, I'm most likely, you know, not gonna go in with a girlfriend because I can't have that weight on my back and I can't have that weight on whoever I guess I'm dating or Natalie, you never know.
Is she okay with it? Have you talked to her about it?
Well, it really goes both ways because I don't want to have that, you know, pressure on either of us, and I'm gonna be gone for a really long time, and a lot can happen in like about 4 or 5 years. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it at that.
Cool Vibes said that, I love how Armando asked for consent to put his arm around Natalie. We stand a king like Armando.
I mean, look, respect is everything. You gotta be respectful, you know, all the time. So
Central.
Yes, Mom brought you up well.
Good, my man. This last question is for you, Eileen. It is from Alexis. with 2 I's and 2 S's at the end.
Okay, Alexis.
Lourdes got so caught up with Armando, she forgot about Eileen when she needed her most.
Alexis with 2 S's and 2 I's, you are correct. Because Armando needed a lot of attention
Oh.
earlier this year.
I think I got a little too
From
much though.
school and from just like a lot of
Got a
everything
little
that's
too
going
much
on in
attention.
his life. So everybody was like pretty much on his like the whole entire time, and I was just like left to be like an adult on my own. So you know what? Hopefully one day you get a little taste of what it is to be on your own too,
All right, you know I am soon.
and not
so
guided by anybody and have to live in this
Soon.
world by yourself.
Soon, bro, soon.
Well, thank you for answering those fan questions, and thank you all so much for asking them. If yours didn't get answered, don't worry. You'll have a chance next week if you just leave a comment on this video or any video on all of our platforms on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. But don't go anywhere because we still have another game to play, and this game is pretty crazy. It is something that you should be familiar with at this point. We are playing Most Likely To.
Oh.
So you guys actually have paddles with your faces on them right next to you. So reach over right now and
Okay.
grab them, and let's get ready to play Most Likely To. Who's the most... You know what? I think we should call a special guest in for this game.
What
Ooh.
are you talking about?
You know what?
I'm like,
I
looking around
did call in someone for this game. It is someone that you both know very well.
If you can say Maddie.
It's not Maddie. It is actually
enough.
your mother, Lourdes. Woo! Welcome,
Mom, hey.
welcome.
Why are you
Why?
here?
I made a phone call. That's why she's here.
Why?
Yep, I
Nobody
came to
should-
play.
Let's
Wow.
go.
Everybody's again on
Alright.
the live room.
Well, we actually have a seat for you right over here, so you can go take a seat and let's get started. Like I was saying, who's the most spoiled?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh,
Did we all get it
Eileen.
correctly?
Yeah, you are
Ooh,
spoiled.
You are spoiled, Eileen.
Okay, I spoiled myself.
Who's the most likely to lie in order to get what they want? Oh, that was so fast. Wait,
Yeah.
there's got to be some stories. Why were they so quick?
Because you know why? Every time my mom asks us something when we're both together, we'll answer at the same time, but he'll say no and I'll say yes, and she knows that I'm telling the truth.
Yep.
He's always lying to her.
Ooh.
And
Yes
at least
and
I
no.
can,
Yes,
at
that's so
least
true.
I'm not gonna
Yes
lie
and
about
no.
this, but at least I can admit it. So
Well, admit it
What
when she
the-
tells you to
yeah,
admit it.
Well,
She's
at
like,
least
just
I can admit that I
it,
lie. You
Armando.
know.
Who faked being sick as a kid more? Which one of these two?
To be honest,
Mono?
I feel like I'm guilty of it.
Yeah, it was Mondo
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
you little weakling. I
Why would you
always
want to
say-
stay home? Just play video games. That's
don't
what I
like s-
did.
I just didn't like school. I
He
was
didn't like school,
don't
never
like waking
liked
up ear-
school, never has, never will.
Never like waking up early.
Who got in trouble more? Ooh, Eileen.
Oh.
What?
Yes,
Really?
high school? Come
would
on,
say
Eileen.
Okay,
both.
before
It was
I
my
would get in
fair
trouble,
share.
before I turned 18, me.
No,
After
Mondo.
18,
I would say, yeah.
Waldo's getting in trouble left
Yeah.
and right these days.
Once Eileen matured, it's Mondo for sure.
Who is most likely to sneak out?
This is even a question.
Ooh.
No, Eileen always tells me, you sneak out at night sometimes.
Who did better in school?
I don't even.
Really?
Just gonna,
No questions asked.
Waldo just
Let's
throws
just
him.
like,
gonna
let's
put
just
that
go
over
Mondo's
there.
thing out over here.
Yeah.
Who is most likely to get a speeding ticket? Oh.
I just finished traffic
don't
school
know.
like a day ago
Mhm.
for my speeding ticket.
Who is most likely to get married first? 3, 2, 1.
Neither.
Gosh, is that it?
dang, like that.
No, you're not getting married.
Like that.
You're not getting married.
I
No,
feel like I'm gonna get married
My
before
mom
she does.
has never rushed us to like find,
Once I'm out of the military,
be in a
I'm getting
relationship. No, mom has never rushed us to like be in a
I've
relationship.
never instilled marriage in you guys. I've never been like,
Get
oh, you
married,
guys have to
have
get
kids.
married. No.
married. Done with this.
Okay.
Done with this.
Malo!
You know what? Me too, because that's going to conclude our game.
Let's go.
And not only our game, but our day here in the Vibe Room. So thank you guys so much for being here. I had a lot of fun. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yes,
that
of
was fun, yeah.
course.
Thank you.
That is going to wrap up today's episode of the Vibe Room. So thank you all so much for
Watching.
this week's episode of Awesomeness TV's
Vibe
Room.
And if you enjoyed, make sure to hit that.
Like button.
And if you haven't watched Growing Up Eileen yet, then what are you doing?
Yeah, then watch it.
Then watch
Watch
it. It's only on Awesomeness TV, so make sure to go watch it. And if you already have watched it, rewatch it because it's such an iconic show. You guys don't understand how good it is. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week. I'm Owen Holt,
I'm Armando.
I'm Lourdes.
And I'm Eileen.
and you're watching Awesomeness
Awesomeness
TV's
TV's
Vibe
Vibe
Room.
Room.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
So did you guys kiss?
Watch the music video to find out.
Oh!